something. I think we're made of something.
Let us begin. Alright, who's next? She shot him a glare that would have melted steel, that turned and stalked off. Senta's gaze moved across the three people left. Finally, they stopped on Junpei. Junpei, which door do you want? At last. Junpei's mind was already made up. Oh crap, I don't remember which one. I don't remember which one it was. Okay, let me think. Okay, so there were... Okay, so... 1 is out. 2 is out. So that's 3 digits that are out. So there should be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left. There should be 5 people left. No, 6 people left. So there are 3 people each. And let me get my calculator out here, because I don't remember what happened on the last part. So I think we wanted to choose 7, but I don't recall. I think we wanted to choose 7. I can't remember. I hope this is not the one with Lotus. I think I'm gonna go door number 7. Okay, 7 it is. Means June's gonna go through 8. Wait, what? No, I wanted to go through with June. Muttered angrily at himself, but finally began to explain. There are 3 ways we can do it. What did I do? What did I do? Wait. No. Wait. Nope. I think I'm gonna start it over. If that happens. Because I don't want to go through with them. Oh, no, I'm starting that over. No. I did not want that. No, didn't want it. So it's 8 that we have to go through. Why does she have to go? What? No, what? Why? I'm confused. If the 6 of us are gonna keep going without leaving anyone behind, there are only 3 ways we can do it. Plan A. Go through 7 with 3, 5, and 8. Go through 8 with 4, 6, and 7. Plan B. 4, 5, 7, 3, 6, 8. So no plan led me going with June. None of the plans led me going with June. None of them. Great. Those are our only options. In other words, 3 and 4 and 7 and 8 can never go through the same doors. That's so dumb. You get it now? As Santa finished, June looked over at Junpei, tears welling up at the corners of her eyes. Oh no. They're saying we aren't going to see each other again for a long time? Junpei felt just as June did. He wanted to be at her side throughout whatever trials they were preparing to face. Jesus Louise. But he knew if they were to survive, he had to swallow his feelings. In order for the 6 of them to move forward, he and June had to be separated. He looked at June. He was scared to lose her, but he swallowed, steeled his resolve, and did his best to smile. Hey, come on. You're making it sound like we're never gonna see each other again. We gotta split up, but only for a while. This is just like when we went into the 4 and 5 doors, remember? We got to split up then too. But we all met back up. I'll bet 7 and 8 are just like that. You mean they're connected somewhere? Yeah. Probably. Probably? She didn't sound very hopeful. It was 7 that interjected. I'm sure they're gonna connect somewhere. Why? What makes you think so? If they don't connect, neither team can get through door 9. In other words, the game would end right here. Zero's been on top of his shit so far. I don't think he'd blow it up. I don't think he'd blow it now. I'm damn sure that son of a bitch wants to have his fun as long as possible. He's not gonna end this game until we get through the 9 door. June said nothing. The tears were gone, but her eyes were still sad as they looked at Junpei. He met them with what reassurance he could manage, laid his hand gently on her shoulder. Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna see each other again. I promise. June bit her lip and gave him an almost imperceptible nod. Yes. Promise? Her voice was barely above a whisper. Santa's voice shattered the moment. You guys are done, right? He stretched and continued. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Clover and I will both go into separate groups. I figure I'll take 7 and Clover can take 8. Any problems with that, Clover? Clover looked away and was silent for a moment. Whatever. It was more of a dismal than an agreement, but Santa didn't seem to care. Alright, we're ready to go then. Let's move. At Santa's command, the group split and headed for the respective doors. Santa, 7, and June walked toward door 7, while Clover, Lotus, and Junpei headed for door 8. Oh geez, we're still with Lotus. Take care of June 7. I don't feel like Santa's gonna do it, so take care of June 7. For a long moment, they stood in front of the door. Then Lotus laid her hand against her chest and turned to Junpei and Clover. Are you ready? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Then shall we go? The door had opened. A narrow hallway stretched out before them. Has the audio even been playing at all? Probably not. Mother Cussa. Mother Cussa. Lotus and Clover leapt through the door. The moment they did, their bracelets beeped. The detonators in the bracelets had been activated. Junpei stepped forward to follow them. But as he was about to step over the threshold, he stopped. He looked to his left, toward door 7. June stood there, a mirror image of Junpei. She turned and looked toward him. Their eyes met. They nodded. Their farewell took almost 1.5 seconds. Then someone took hold of Junpei's arm and hauled him bodily through the door. He heard the sound of the numbered door slam shut behind him. His bracelet gave a cold electronic beep. 81 seconds left. Hurry! Lotus snapped at him and ran to the dead end. Junpei and Clover followed her as fast as they could. Whew! It stopped. With a shaking hand, she wiped a few beads of sweat from her forehead. Clover, however, was calm, aloof, perhaps. Pointless. She muttered to herself without emotion and began to walk down the hallway, leaving behind a confused Junpei and Lotus. Lotus watched the girls receding back with a mix of frustration and curiosity. What an unpleasant girl. I bet she's not very popular with the boys. Her sarcasm seemed a little more biting than was perhaps necessary. But she sighed and started after the young girl. After taking a moment to catch his breath, Junpei followed. The hallway made a number of turns before at last coming to a dead end. Set into the wall on the left side was a large iron door. For a few minutes they stood in front of the door, examining it. Above the door was a plate with the word laboratory engraved on it. A laboratory, huh? That doesn't sound very pleasant. I don't like the look of this place. Me either. But there aren't any other doors. It's not like we have a lot of choices. Junpei. Huh? Please, you first. Junpei suspected her politeness was motivated by something other than respect. Junpei muttered to himself and pushed open the iron door. His first steps inside were tentative and careful, but as he examined the room, it became clear that there was no imminent danger. Lotus followed him in, and Clover brought up the rear. The room they found themselves in was divided into two separate areas by a curved wall. A thick glass window built into the wall made it possible to see into the other side of the division. Junpei walked to the window and looked through. What the hell? He wasn't sure what else to say. In the center of the room, in the center of a room shaped like a quarter, like a quarter circle, a mannequin lay on what looked like a medical exam table. That looks so creepy. Junpei jumped a little. He didn't notice Lotus come up next to him. You don't think that thing is going to suddenly sit up or something, do you? Well, I don't know. I mean, look at all these cables sticking out of it. If we press the wrong button, I don't know. Stop it. Just thinking about it is terrifying. She was gripping her arms, the knuckles on her hands white. It was then that Junpei noticed Clover. She was still standing near the entrance of the room. Her face had the appearance of calm, but it was drawn and somehow sad. There was something almost pitiful about her. Junpei walked over to her and, as kindly as he could, spoke. Are you okay? Clover looked away. What are you talking about? What? I'm just worried about you. Okay, Sarah. You've been real quiet. But I can be quiet if I want to. Well, I mean, of course you can. I just... Okay then. If I can be quiet, if I want, just leave me alone, okay? Come on, you know I can't do that. We gotta work together. Clover bit her lip and was silent for a moment. Then suddenly, Junpei, you just don't get it! Her cry took Junpei by surprise, and he stumbled backward a few steps, alarmed. My brother's not the kind of person who'd just leave me behind. Something happened to him. Something bad. Junpei had nothing to say. Lotus jolted for her mannequin nightmares by Clover's voice. Turned toward them. What happened? Clover's eyes slid to Lotus, then back to Junpei. Look, just don't bother me, okay? Leave me alone. Finished, she turned away. Before Junpei and Lotus could say anything, Clover had begun to walk quite quickly away. Hey! Wait, Clover! Hold on! He might as well have been talking to a wall for all the notice she took of his cries. Not even slowing down, she made for a doorway cut in the wall in front of her. Without even slowing down, she passed through the doorway. No. No. And without warning, an iron gate fell from the ceiling like a portcullis? I don't know what that is. Sealing Clover in. What the heck? What's going on here? Clover grabbed hold of the iron bars and shook them as hard as she could. Hang on! I'll get it open! Junpei grabbed the bars and pulled. In a moment, Lotus joined him. The three of them pulled as hard as they could, but damn it, it's not moving. What? Wait. Are you just gonna give up? Just like that? No, I'm not giving up. This has gotta be another one of Zero's puzzles. If it is, then there's got to be a way out. There's got to be a way to open it. Junpei nodded. Just what I was thinking. Now all we gotta do is find it. Lotus and I can look around out here. Clover, you're gonna have to see if you can find anything in there. Oh, yes, I'm on it. Okay. So is she trapped in there with a mannequin? Is that what? That would be creepy as heck. Silver handrail. I don't know what kind of table this is, but part of it's all black. There's a pin lying over here. I think someone would probably use it to make the table black. Well, if they only use the pin on one part of it, there's probably something underneath all the pin. Clover, do you think you can erase it? Yeah, sure. Oh, this is a permanent marker. Junpei, do you know how to erase ink from a permanent marker? Erase ink from a permanent marker, huh? Give me just a minute, Clover. I'll be right back. Okay. It's a control for some kind of electric lock. The red light is on. Then it's gotta be locked, of course. And there's a green light just below it. Although one isn't lit. I bet it'll turn on if we can unlock it, right? Yes, but how would we unlock it? There's no keyhole, no card reader, and no keyboard for putting in a password. I have no idea. Yes, we just, yeah. There's a door over here too. Wait, I'll be right there. I can hear her over there. Is this door gonna... Damn it. I can't open it. Clover, what about your side? It won't work. I can't even move the knob. Okay. The hands of the clock have stopped moving. The clock may stop, but time goes on. No time to screw around. I need to figure out a way out of here. Okay, that was so pointless. There's lots of stuff over here. I don't know how we could use any of these. Well, I can say for sure that I do know how to use at least one of these. Which one? The one on top. I think it's a power cable. Power cable, huh? I'll take that. Okay. There are two levers here. Do you think they activate something? Why don't you move one? Alright, I'll give it a try. Nope. Doesn't look like anything's happened. This is a keyhole. Okay. The activation key. Old type of keyboard. I think this thing's supposed to power that machine in the other room. Well, it doesn't appear to be doing that. I wonder how we're supposed to turn it on. Ah, I do have a power cord. Wait, was there anything underneath? No, okay. Ethanol. That should be able to get rid of the permanent marker. Cardboard box. There's some papers and stuff in it. Looks like quite full. As far as I can tell, it's a bunch of notes about some kind of experiments. But it's all really technical and stuff. I don't really get it. Okay. Keyboard. This is a computer. The power isn't on. Well, there's a power button. It's a waste of time. What? I don't see a power cable. We have the power cable. Wait, can we get back to what we're talking about, please? This computer doesn't have a power cable. No, it sure doesn't. And? Don't say and, it's rude. Have you already forgotten that you just picked... No, I did not forget, actually. Well, shoot. I can't use this. What's wrong? This cable has 3 prongs, but the socket only has 2 holes. It's not gonna fit, is what I'm saying. In other words, we're gonna need a plug to change the power cable to one with 2 prongs. Okay, okay. Was there not any other things that opened up over here? No? Okay. A little larger than the ones on top. Let's see if there's anything useful in here. And no, nothing. Okay. And back to here. Clover, use this ethanol. Wipe off the permanent ink. What am I going to wipe with? Oh, well, your clothes, of course. Kidding, just kidding. Please don't look at me like that. You're scaring me. Okay, am I supposed to find her something in this tiny little room that she can wipe with? One side of this thing is in the room with us. The other side ends in the laboratory where Clover is. In other words, the console in front of us is connected to the device in the laboratory. Okay. Yes, yes.